Hey guys, today we're going to talk about anger and depression and also how to manage that anger. So that and more is coming right up. So why is it that I'm so angry all the time? Anger is a universal emotion. Everyone deals with it from time to time. So why is mine so much more prevalent? Well, they say that depression is simply anger turned inward. So that's what we're going to dive into today. So if this is your first time joining me, my name's Tom Folks, and this is my channel Moving Forward with Tom. And on this channel, we discuss not only what it's like to live with depression and anxiety, but also some things that we can do to overcome those feelings that come along with depression and anxiety. So if you would, hit the subscribe button. Join us weekly as we do videos, and also turn on the notifications bell right over here so that you can be notified every time that I upload new videos. So welcome to you if this is your first time, and welcome back if you've already subscribed, and thank you for subscribing. You know, psychologists suggest that conflicts in coping with anger play a constant role to the onset and persistence of depression. So why is that? Well, depression's much more than sadness. For some reason, we put depression in a box of just it's sadness. It's when you're depressed, I don't feel good, I'm lonely, I'm blah, blah, blah. Yes, it does come with all those things. I know because I've experienced every one of them. But also depression can bring out something else in us, and that's anger. Depression can really make us change our mindset because we're being lied to by our depression, telling us that things aren't okay when they really are okay. So these uncontrolled episodes, and I do mean uncontrolled episodes of anger, can be triggered by just the most trivial things in our lives that normally would just roll off anyone else's back. But our episodes can be very harmful to not only ourselves but also the people around us. But the only way that we can really confront this anger that we're feeling is the first thing we need to do is just accept that, man, I've got something going on. I shouldn't be this angry all the time. And if you're like me, I feel guilty after I've had an episode of anger. I'll lash out at someone that I love or someone that I'm friends with, and then immediately I feel bad about it. But the I'm sorries get to be old news to the people that we're doing it to, because it means nothing if we continue the same actions. It just becomes deafening to their ears. So I want you to ask yourself a couple questions. Number one is, do I frequently get angry over trivial things? Number two, do I inflict verbal abuse when I'm angry? Number three, do I feel guilty after every episode? Number four, am I unable to handle criticism? And number five, which is probably the most important, do I have trouble maintaining relationships? I have, for a long time in my life, had trouble maintaining relationships due to my anger. I would suffer from these anger attacks and didn't even know where they were coming from. But at the moment, I didn't really realize that I had depression. I just thought I was just pissed off all the time for no reason. And I'd feel bad about it, but I did nothing to heal myself. I did nothing to try to do anything about it. I was just hurting those around me. And that's what I want to do this video for, to maybe help you to where you don't do the same mistakes that I've made over the years. So if you have answered those questions that we just talked about, and you have felt this way, what is it that you need to do? Well, number one, you're going to need to go see your doctor. And I've mentioned this on several videos, but you need to be diagnosed. If you haven't been diagnosed with depression and you're experiencing this rage and this anger, it may be something else other than depression, but it also could be depression. So go see your doctor, go see a psychologist, tell them how you're feeling so that they can maybe get you on maybe an antidepressant. And while antidepressants, I'm not a big advocate of taking drugs, which I do, I take antidepressants, but taking just antidepressants didn't cure me from my anger problems. It helped a little bit, but it really didn't cure what I was feeling and how I was feeling, because I could feel my anger coming on, and instantly I would snap, just for sometimes no reason at all, and the people around me are like, holy shit, what just happened? And that's not good. That's not good for me, or it's not good for those around me. And the same goes for you. If you are experiencing the same thing, it's time to do something about it. And like I said, antidepressants may or may not, help you subside that enough to where you can live with it. But I'll tell you another thing that you can do, and that is go see a therapist. Cognitive behavioral therapist, which is just a fancy name for a therapist. You need to talk this out with someone and let someone talk to you and show you the ways that you can use to overcome this anger on a daily basis. They may have you do certain things like journaling during one of your episodes or right after one of your episodes, so that you can make yourself more mindful of what's going on. I tried that and it just pissed me off even more. Because my pen would quit writing, and then I'd get mad and say, whatever. Anger sucks. Depression sucks. But there is help. So, talk therapy has been linked to lessening our effects with anger and our episodes that we are having from anger up to 70%. Now, if someone told you that they could fix 70% of your problems, wouldn't you jump right on that? Well, I'm telling you that's the case, and it's a proven theory and is a proven fact that can help you that much. So do that not only for yourself but for your family, because our anger and our outbursts destroy relationships. It does. It destroys it, and it's harmful and hurtful to our egos, but also to other people that we're inflicting that anger upon. Whether it be our loved one, our children, whoever it may be, people at work. Everybody's felt the brunt of mine at a time or two. And if you're watching this video, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. It's my depression. Which it was, all jokes aside. But it's nothing, it's not a laughing matter. But we also have to take it lightly and realize, hey, it's a problem. I have to deal with it. Think of if your car was having issues and acting up and had a knocking in it, and you knew that you had to do something about it and you just ignored it. It never goes away. You can't ignore this problem of anger. So go see a doctor, go see a therapist, get on the right track, because if not, you're going to just stay in that hole and stay angry and stay mad. No one wants to live that way, and I know you don't. So if this video has been any help to you whatsoever, I would love you to hit the like button, to let YouTube know, to share this video with someone else, to let them know that, hey, I'm not the only one out here feeling this way, because you're not. Any of us that deal with depression and anxiety know exactly what I'm talking about. And also, if you would, subscribe to the channel by simply hitting the subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. So until next week, just do one thing for me, and that's just keep moving forward.